Morning, good morning. Today's Friday, which incidentally is the day that they pick up the trash, and the trash duty is my job. So every Friday morning, I have to do trash duty. I also do the daily dog walk in the morning, except sometimes on Friday, my wife Rachel, she does the dog walk, and I do the trash. And yeah, we have a lot of kids, but do they do these things? No. No, it doesn't happen. So I thought we would talk about maybe the origin. Like, how did BC Stack come to be? Like, we're in the 11th year, which means something went right, in order to continue doing it. But originally, in 2014, it started as a fire sale. And I don't remember what we needed money for. But something happened, and we were in dire need of some funds. And Tracy Roberts, she came to our rescue. She told us about this idea of the fire sale, which I had never really thought about before. But she said, I'll give you a product, and then maybe it was like an ebook, right? And then she helped get a bunch of other people to donate a product. And then we sold, maybe like 30 ebooks together, like a little bundle. And then we made some money. I think we made whatever it is that we needed, and that was it. That's how it started. But so then a year goes by, and we do an event in New Zealand. We did. I think we did 2 years of events, where we did 7 different cities, with the help of Rebecca Carew in New Zealand, and on one of the talks that we gave, I think I had mentioned Gary Vaynerchuk, and somebody didn't know who that was. And I thought, how strange is that? That the internet isn't like the great equalizer, that if you're famous here, in our digital marketing world, like, why wouldn't the other people in the other parts of the world who are still in the same kind of communities, like, that boggled my mind. But at the same time, they told us about some of the experts, famous people in the niche down there, and I didn't know who they were. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. Like, we should do something, like a summit or something, where we could introduce our experts to them and their experts to our audience. Oh, there's a random yawn. And so originally I thought of a summit, and I didn't really like the idea of the summit. To some degree, I like summits, but I like everything about summit except for one thing. When you're the person giving the talk, and your 30-minute session is over, and you're sitting in your home, right, and you press end call, like, most of the time, that's the end. Like, you just go back to paying bills or filling the dog bowl with dog food or whatever you were doing before you started your talk on the summit, and then, like, nothing happens after that. And sometimes you get emails like, I got your free thing that you offered, or you'll see people, they'll sign up at your website, but for the most part, that's it. And that's the only part I didn't like. I thought summits are great for the people who attend, but they're not as great for the people who speak. So then we thought about the fire sale, and what if we did like a product summit, where instead of speaking, everybody would bring their product in. And I liked that because then the audience would get to know you for a longer period of time, not just your 30-minute spot, but they could keep your ebook. But I also didn't like that because, again, the main benefactor is the people who buy it. Because the people who then give the ebooks, they just email it to me, and I put it in, and then it's over for them. But then we thought, what if they donated a course and we sent the traffic to the contributor's website to sign up for the course. So the contributor would get like 65 digital marketing courses that they would normally have to buy. But then the contributor would actually grow their list, which would be like a win-win. So then the buyers would get all these products and the contributors would get some of the audience, right? Because when you get something like BC Stack, if like there's a product in there this year about doing SEO for Etsy, but like if you're never going to be on Etsy, then you wouldn't need that product, right? So that means that the product itself is a filter, and only the people who want it will sign up for it. So then the contributors end up getting a pretty good list because now they just like the SEO for Etsy guy. Now he just is going to have a list of people that are interested in doing SEO for Etsy, and then he could offer like a webinar, or a training on that after that. That would be perfect. So then I thought, all right, now the buyers get products and the contributors get the list. And then we added affiliates. So then affiliates are people who, and oftentimes are the contributors, but they're also other people who have a great audience of digital marketers, website owners, coaches, authors, what other kinds of things? Coaches, authors, local business owners, that that are interested in doing digital marketing. So when they promote it, they make 50% commission. So now it's a really good product because now we've got affiliates are making money, contributors are growing their list, and buyers are getting amazing products. It's like three-prong. So then we took the other half of the money and then we do bonuses to the affiliates so that they'll promote even more, which means more people get access to it. So that's kind of how it came to be. And now we're in year 11. And for the last 3 years, I used to have to cold call everyone to get products into Stack. And now I get enough people coming to me that if I wanted to, I wouldn't have to go find products. I could just bring in what people offer. But the bad part about that is, one is usually the people who come back to me are people that have been in the Stack before, and I love that group of people. But I also want to make sure that the audience always gets people they've never met, never knew, didn't know they even existed. So I still do some cold outreach to try to get new, like Keith Wheeler. He hasn't been in the Stack before, but he had this product about selling books through YouTube. I was like, I don't even think I have a YouTube strategy for selling books. I'm very excited about that. And then Fernando Sestaida, he's got a product about automations, like how to make sure that your system has enough automations in it that it will totally work when you're sleeping. I love, even though ours works, I want to take that course to make sure there isn't something I just forgot, I didn't know, or an easier way to do what we're doing, or a better way. So I'm excited about that as well. So anyway, it starts tomorrow night, and then it goes till the 7th. So we look forward to everybody that gets involved and grabs a copy of the Stack this year. Hello to my wife. If you have an audience of people who would be interested in the Stack, we're happy to share the money with you, to share it with those people, because they will benefit the contributors will benefit them, the money will benefit you, you'll be able to do whatever it is that you need to do. So it'd be fantastic. Just either comment here or DM me or send me an email. Otherwise, very excited about this year. A little tired because it's a lot of work the week before it starts. But we've got one day.